Glad to have you with us from Malone Stadium in Monroe, Louisiana. After a full day of college football, the sun is down, the lights are on, and we still have more for you on EA Sports. It's the Northern Illinois Huskies and the UL Monroe Warhawks. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. So the Warhawks offense will have the opening possession of the game. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker, coming off a game of nearly 100 yards and a couple of scores. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Graves. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Westbrook. There's a crease. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Warhawks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. From the gun. Big guy smells it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
Decision coming up here. I'm kicking a field goal, though, David. First drive of the game, you want to pay it off and just put some points up on it.
Well, and see, I'd go for the touch.
Touchdown, Warhawks! Fitted in the window for the score. Getting set for the extra point effort, putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They marched 79 yards on the drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw, it's Wilkins. Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Run in the red zone, it's Howard. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes a grab. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, 1st and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
And he's in. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And they tacked on the extra point.
Number 96, set to kick off.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You've got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Northern Illinois offense to go on the attack. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Howard. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play. And
after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Back to pass, it's Wilkins. Buys a little time with his feet. Nice move there. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Russo. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We've reached the end of the period, and it's Louisiana Monroe out front as we get a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Running inside, it's Howard. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Off play action. Under fire. And it's a sack.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. Early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. On target to the left. Stop. Forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Kick is in the air. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Back to throw, it's Graves. Hauls it in. At midfield, he's got room. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Warhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. And that ball is live in the backfield. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls in.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside. And
it's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Bryant. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. The offense lining up for a first down play. The run inside. It's Howard.
Really, the MO of this offense is their ability to run the football, and they've been trying to get this guy going. They've given it to him time and time again. Just really hasn't been a lot of space and a lot of place for him to go. You got to give the defense credit, especially their front 7. They are winning in the trenches so far this game.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to bully their way for the first. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Graves. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
Really nice timing, and that's a very accurate throw by the quarterback. There was not a big window. He's throwing the in-breaking route. It's coming from his left, and he's got to fit that football into a really tight space where his guy can make the catch. Very confident throw that time by the QB.
The keeper on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air, and it's incomplete on 3rd down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on...
Trickery and deception. They snap it to the up man. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And so many times when you're studying the other team and their defense and what they're going to do, you know there's certain looks you're going to get into. And I think they saw one they liked, snapped it to the up back. He catches the football, gets north and south, gets the...
Might have a chance. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Warhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Graves. Oh, they're after him. Got him downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, I have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Using his legs to buy some time. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, UL Monroe. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing for this offense now moving forward in this game. That last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game. And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half, down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Quarterback moving. He's going to run it. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots if I want to. I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the 1st down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give, it's Howard. Gain of 2 on the play, sets up 3rd and 8.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Pressure coming. Complete in the middle. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Wants to throw. It's Wilkins. Pucks it out of the air. And he makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Picks up the 1st down, and he might have a little extra. That looked like it'll be roughing the passer. I bet. Good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Firing to the right, complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We start with Stanford taking on the number 3 team, the SMU Mustangs. And it's the Cardinals sneaking out of here with an upset victory. And have to see how the rankings shake up following. We may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Kind of a throwback game, and I'm not sure there's any need to change it up in the second half. And just like that, let's head back to our team inside Malone.
The second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something.
Continues to fight for yards. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their first possession in the third quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done. That time, the defense, really nice job.
Makes a grab and room to run. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Rushes on him. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Motion from the wideout. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Northern Illinois right back to the line. To throw, it's Wilkins. Steps away to find some room. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Fires to the big fella. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Powers ahead, gets 4. He's down at the 10.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Third and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Under fire. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes a catch. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Going to run it. It's Westbrook. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He's going to take off. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw, it's Graves. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Give to the single back. Got a little grass. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Warhawks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Trying to run, it's Westbrook. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They've got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. Bringing the heat. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Warhawks! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Howard. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Solid run on the last play, gives this offense another first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 45 on his way. Wide open spaces. A big play as he takes it all the way down to the 17-yard line before going out of bounds. From the red zone, it's Howard. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. After the run, now to throw. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies.
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat.
And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. We've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat, and right now he's given this defense all they can handle.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Graves. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Warhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it way down the field. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Finds his man, it's Bryant. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. The RPO, it's complete. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. Final play of the quarter coming. To the ground to try to move the chains. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. What a day it's been on the ground for these 2 guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Now the play fake. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's 1st and goal from the 5. The Huskies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Going to the run, it's Howard. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? A designed run for the quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage. And this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made him look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And it's good! And they've made it a 1-possession game here in the 4th quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse. Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Right on the money. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking downfield, it's Graves. Here's a heat. He's got it. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Warhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on first down. He's got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. This quarterback part of their running game. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Great job by the defense to force this 4th down, but a field goal would make it a 2-possession game. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. Makes the catch. It's Howard. Really nice pickup there as they... to the 44 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Wilkins. Skips away from pressure. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Got his man. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they've finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give as they work on that clock. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's their freshman starting wide receiver, and we hope he's not out of the game too long. Holly will keep an eye on things for us. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Running inside, it's Westbrook. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Timeout called by the Huskies, that's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Graves. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he'll be run out of bounds. And these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Here comes the Northern Illinois offense to go on the attack. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
To the air, it's Wilkins. Pocket breaking down. Across the 45. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual-threat quarterbacks. You're seeing 2 great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys that's been the big story so far.
Makes the grab. Breaks a tackle, and he might have just keeps moving. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play. And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance. You got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.